An old-timey prospector who's getting into cryptocurrency.
Hey, you listen here. I may have lost part of my brain in a Wolverine attack, but I know one thing and one thing for sure, and that is the blockchain is the future of currency. You think, fiat currency, you want state-backed dollars? What could be better than a completely unaccountable system of absolute strangers and con artists assembled together in a bizarre crypto-fascist commune? We already know that these currencies are being used to fund neo-Nazi and far-right organizations. If you're legitimately considering using these things, there's something fucking wrong with you.
I'm gonna cut you off before
there's
this
something fucking
this
wrong
is gonna
with
become.
you.
Where's the prospector? Where did the prospector go?
How's about that?
A carnival barker for the free section of Craigslist.
Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, to see the amazing cum-stained mattress right here. Folks, you won't believe your eyes as you see this absolutely free infested bedbug paradise. Every type of vermin on the planet just waiting to leap from this Serta-Sealy mattress straight onto your pets and loved ones. And if that's not enough, direct your attention over here to a broken skateboard that my old roommate left when we parted on bad terms. That's right, folks. He had to get out of the city and quick. There was weird family stuff going on.
I'll cut you off there, Brennan. My God. An astronaut trying to cover up to NASA that they really fucked up.
Colonel Smith, how's it looking out there? You seeing that bright blue marble?
Houston, we are seeing that bright blue marble, and it is looking clear.
Airlock is secure. You are go for entry to the ISS on recovery
Copy
mission.
that, Houston. 1 second. We got some interference. Muting myself. Has anyone seen my box, my juice box?
We're getting a moisture confirmation in some of the air filtration systems.
So there's, they have these juice boxes that I was told that we were allowed to bring out. And a lot of them got out, and a lot of them are floating around now. And I pre-put all the straws in.
You pre-put all of the straws?
It's my least favorite part of juice boxes. And so I do it ahead of time so I can reward myself later for the good NASA job I did.
Colonel Smith, who told you you could bring pre-opened juice boxes?
We get one personal item.
No, you don't.
I'll cut you off there.
Is it good to give a hard no in an improv scene? Is that what you're supposed to do? Just say no, you are not, you can't do that?
Guys on the Titanic pumped for bro time now that the women and children are gone.
That band, dude. That band is banging. Dude, we got a band, dude. What's that, a 5-piece? Yeah, play that violin, dog. That as well. Whoa.
Again?
Dude, whoa, look at that, but also look at this.
Oh, the fuck, dude!
Oh, it's still good to be away, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's so...
Oh, shit, a fucking spar of wood fucking clobbered Trander in the head.
Tanner, you okay?
I'm fucking good. Where is that fucker, though?
Dude, oh my God. Oh, he's got bad blood, dude.
Oh, dude, now we got bad blood. Hey, it's fucking mad sideways, you know?
Mad sideways.
Yeah.
I'll cut you off there. Your annoyingly complicated Starbucks secret menu order.
Hi. Hi, yeah, I'd like to place an order. Okay, are you ready? Give her a note. You need a notepad? Notepad. So we're gonna start with a venti, right? It's gonna be a double frap cappuccino, and I do want you to have nutmeg cream. Nutmeg cream, you guys have that? Well, if you need to mix the regular cream with nutmeg, I would get it. Okay, and then I know that you guys use cinnamon sticks. 3 of those, could you blend them? And then when you do that, just put a cup in the blender too. I don't mind that flavor. I know it gives it more of like an earthy taste. What you're gonna do is throw out the first thing I gave you. I don't want that. And then what you're gonna do is make me a hot chocolate with a little bit of candy cane in it. I don't care that it's May. I will hand you my credit card. It's gonna get rejected. Get to it!
What an absolute Gen Z nightmare. One of those like beekeeper TikTok narrations, but they got stung a lot of times.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me on another day of rescuing bees in southern Texas. I am so excited. This family called me up and they had a huge infestation on their side of the wall in the living room, and I knew it was going to be an amazing day. I couldn't find the queen bee, but as I was looking, I noticed that there was a small swarm in the corner. I stuck my head in and ouchie, one of them stung me. That's not typical. Anyway, I kept looking. I reached for the queen. She's in the upper left-hand corner. Ouchie, ooh, ow, 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 more stings. I have a suit on. They're not supposed to do that. I grabbed the queen and I put her safely in the back of my pickup truck. And the rest of the bees start to follow. However, instead of going straight to the queen, they go through me. Ow, 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 ow. They are penetrating my skin and I am bleeding on the ground. I'm allergic to bees and I go into shock immediately. And I am making this voiceover from the hospital.
Anna, the accuracy.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of that bee lady's videos. I have also watched a lot of that bee lady, but we didn't know that ahead of time. 2 Kraken trainers at SeaWorld show off their work with the Krakens.
Well, Brian and I are super excited today to share with you some of the wonders of the deep. Are you guys ready?
Yeah!
Fantastic. Give a big hello to our Krakens. They are currently swimming around in the pool right in front of you. Now, these are elemental beings formed in the non-Euclidean realm of Poseidon, a sort of pocket dimension in between our world and the world of myth and dreams. They've entered our universe through a perversion of the laws of nature, and we'll be jumping them through some hoops.
Yeah! Now, I just want to let you all know that if these Kraken look familiar to you, you may have seen them in the movie Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. And they were trained by us.
You're looking at some movie stars here, guys.
Some stars.
Yeah, if they look familiar, it's because you saw him standing right next to Mr. Jonathan Depp.
Oh, yes. Now, if you want to hear a very fun little secret,
I do.
guess what?
What?
These Kraken are brother and sister.
Uh-oh. That's right. They are related, and they do fight for dominance. Is there human collateral damage? Every time.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Damn, Ross, that amount of Kraken trivia was nothing I expected anyone to bring to the table.
boy.
An improv group has a bunch of stipulations for the one-word suggestion.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks,
we
guys.
are fist pumped. Yeah, we are going to need just one thing from you guys, and that is a one-word suggestion, but the word cannot start with the letter K. It's
No.
personal. It's personal.
Also, the word cannot be food. No food.
No food. How many times
No
have we heard
food.
pineapple?
No way.
None.
No K's. We're talking no food.
No.
If it's a location, and I do say if, because it does not have to be, but it could be. I'd love for that location to be big enough to fit in a 5x5 square.
Yes. And if you have a word and you think that word is funny, take that word and shove it up your fucking ass.
No fucking comedians in the crowd.
Take that shit home.
Take that shit out of here. We are doing the comedy.
If you know me personally, don't speak.
Any personal friends of Anna, shut the
fuck up.
So we want you guys cooking on not food. No case. 5x5. Maybe if you're Anna's friend, fucking keep it down.
And cut. It's funny because it's true. A monster truck voiceover for a peaceful Sunday.
Sunday, you want to relax? Well, guess what? It's possible! Strap in, tighten down, and chill out. We've got a Xanax level vibe for you today, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go to the park, but before you go to the park, you're gonna grill, chill, and bill your therapist, because we're talking about our heart, we're talking about our past relationships, we're learning a little bit about ourselves. Hey, and we're not gonna give in to capitalism this Sunday. You don't need to work, you need to chill. Sunday, it's the Lord's Day.
The game is called Make It Sing. I present our players with an object. They must make that object make the corresponding noise. Players, your sound is Zach.
Okay. Trying to make that noise?
Uh-huh.
One we heard earlier?
Yep.
Okay.
Holy shit,
I don't give a fuck what the noise was.
That shit rips, Zach.
That was impressive.
Thank you.
All the credit in the world to Kimia and Jake for their clever responses, but I think for sheer force of will alone, that has to go to Zach Oyama.
There's no other option.
It was that or go over to the computer and press play.
A quirky educational theater troupe teaches you a bittersweet life lesson.
What's up, Abbott Elementary? How's everybody doing today? Whoa! Can we all get a big group dab going? Let's dab on 'em.
1, 2, 3,
dab!
All right, nobody did it. That's okay.
We're here to teach you a lesson.
We want to let you think about something that you're not normally thinking about.
That's right. It's something that we experience a lot, and we now need you to also experience.
It takes a little bit of growth as a human being.
It's called grief.
I know what you're thinking. Isn't grief just a big thing? When somebody dies, you feel grief, no?
It's a little more complicated than that, and it really sucks.
It's honestly probably the hardest thing you'll ever have to deal with, especially when it's somebody close to your heart.
That's right. There is the big death of grief, but there's smaller griefs, just when something doesn't go the way you want. We work on it in therapy.
And sometimes when someone dies, they were the person you wanted to talk to about it.
The thing I grieve the most is the idea that us as humans could just be chilling at waterfalls acting like mermaids. But we don't get that. We have to work.
Everybody, we're still doing okay, right? Let's get another group dab. 1,
Group
2,
dab.
3. Okay, no one did it.
I'm still grieving capitalism. Yo.
I'm grieving the relationship that I thought I would have with a bunch of different people. That's a lot of small griefs.
The last conversation I had with my grandfather, I called him a coward.
And if you like how this sounds, what you're gonna like even more are all the yo-yos we've got to sell.
And cuts. Holy shit. For the record, Kimia, I dabbed both times.
Oh, nice.
Fuck those kids.
That's right.
A genie's other stipulations.
You've rubbed my lamp, and now wishes 3 are yours and yours alone to make. Perhaps, if you were clever enough to find me in the Cave of Wonders you know already, I cannot make anyone fall in love, nor can I bring any back from the dead, nor may you wish for more wishes. Those are the main 3. Every genie also has some that they sort of throw on the end there. I want to be clear, those first 3, those are hard rules. And then these ones are sort of, I guess it's taste, it's preference, right? So I would say number 1, if you are thinking about becoming royalty, you can wish to become royalty, but then it's just sort of one more royal and everyone else is still poor. You could absolutely wish for like a different economic system, ground up, right? I would say number 2, if you're going to wish for a magical ring that gives you the powers of a great sorcerer, just wish for the powers. Some guy was like, give me a ring that gives me, and I was like, okay, you've made this just unnecessarily worse and harder for you to track this ring down. Number 3, I don't like animals.
That'll do it. 2 of the girls from Euphoria selling you Girl Scout cookies.
Hi.
Hey, do you do Coke
Or Molly.
or cookies?
We've got all 3.
Did you bring them? Yeah. It's
Cool.
going to be $50.
Actually, it's gonna be $100.
Actually, it's going to be $150 if you're a fucking virgin.
We can tell just by looking at you, you're a fucking virgin.
My God. We have sex with dads.
Yeah.
Okay, I will cut you off there. Wow. I just binged all that show in the last month, and that is eerily accurate. A 1930s femme fatale hiring a PI to investigate the death of their husband, who definitely murdered their husband.
Oh, hello. Sorry it's so late. I bet you weren't expecting your drink to be the only dark and stormy thing this evening, and it's me. Hello. Cassandra. What's your name? Derek. Wow. Listen, there's been a little bit of an incident. Oh, no. You see, my husband, Charles Vanderbilt V, He's dead. The insurance company won't give me his money unless they get in an accident, right? So I was hoping maybe you could do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A dog help a dame out, you know what I mean?
I'll cut you out there, Vic. The conversation with your Uber driver gets real deep, real fast.
Hi for Vic.
Hop on in, yeah. It's a Japanese car. Just the steering wheel's on the...
I'm sorry?
It's a Japanese car. The steering wheel's on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah. Planned Parenthood?
I'm sorry?
Huh?
What did you say?
You're going to Planned Parenthood?
Yeah, I work there.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
What's the saddest thing you've ever heard? Fucking hit me.
Okay.
You know?
We live in a world where, I think there's a war with associated female reproductive organs, and so I think it's really sad that oftentimes... I'm sorry, are you okay?
Just turning right.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I just, it's a real bummer, and I think it really spills over into a lot of other areas.
Does it spill over into your day-to-day?
Yeah, it absolutely spills over into my day-to-day. I'm often just checking people in, but just seeing, the protesters out front is pretty tough.
How do you cope?
Sorry?
How do you cope?
Okay. Well, it's, I would like to say but, I don't really have many vices for myself. Are you okay?
Reverse.
Oh, right. Sorry. Do you like driving for Uber?
It's so tough.
Okay.
And I'll cut you up there.
The amount of times Jacob made eye contact with me when he was looking to the right to go.
This is Make It Sing, where we work with objects to make corresponding noises. First, I'll hand out the jars.
Fancy
One for you.
jam.
Gorgeous.
One for you.
Wow.
And one for you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Players, your sound is... On your mark, get set, go.
They're so slippery.
Oh, no.
Someone in second place. Pretty convincing, Jake.
Hey, Zach.
This is crazy.
Thank you, pal. I appreciate that.
Of course. Wow, not the way I was expecting that to go.
Taking it home, free jelly.
I think let's say 3 points for Zach. Whoa. A home remodeling show in which all they've done is to put giant boulders in every room.
I can't wait.
I'm so
Okay, Henderson
excited.
family. We worked very hard to make your house a home.
Okay.
We knew that you wanted space for 4 people.
Yes.
You wanted room for your grandmother to be able to stay with you comfortably.
Oh, yeah.
And I think someone over here wanted a little something called a man cave.
Oh, it's gotta be me. They gotta be me.
It's him. It's
With
him.
all of that in mind, I'm gonna have to say, move that truck!
Oh my God, what happened to our home?
Before, your house was a brick brownstone with no personality.
Right.
And now it is.
Pull me back.
Now it's 8 to 9
It's
boulders
okay.
stacked on
It's okay,
top of each
breathe.
other. We have
Breathe.
drilled a hole into the sensor if you want to come follow me. Come on.
Let's follow him. Let's follow him.
This is your kitchen/living room, and you can tell that all of the concrete that was in here. the
It's just a
countertop,
rock.
It's just one big uneven rock.
Okay.
It looks like there's a little secret passage right here. Where could that go?
A secret passage. That's fun.
I'm about to have a stroke.
Okay. Secret passage.
Secret passage.
Okay.
Does this not
here we
feel
go.
like John Goodman's Flintstone set to you?
Man cave, you want a beer?
Oh, this is a normal ass room. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, babe.
And this is
Boulder time!
okay.
And cut. Explaining the rules to the board game Sisyphus's Boulder.
Guys, no, seriously. Like, it's a quick 40-minute to 8-hour explanation. All right, so first off, the thing you need to know, victory points. Obviously, every game has that. But the more important thing is the boulder. The basic rules of this is that what we want to do is we want to go ahead, roll dice, obviously. We just get that started. If you get a chance card, you can cash that in, and it helps you push a little harder. But usually, the main mechanic of the game is pushing the boulder. And so, but that's the thing, is that everyone thinks that that's the whole part of it, but they forget second phase comes up, you roll the haunt roll, and then the boulder rolls back down. And then, because we get into the third phase, it's similar to the first phase. It's a little different than the first phase, though. Actually, no, it's the exact same as the first phase. You just roll dice, and then you push the boulder a little more, and then, okay, well, then it boulder rolls back down.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. That brings us to our first mini game, players. This is a little game we like to call Wrong Answers Only. This one's pretty specific. Even more alternate universe Spider-Mans. And what that means is I'm gonna set you up at first with some Spider-Mans to do, your interpretation of those Spider-Mans.
Sure.
But very quickly after a warm-up round, I'm gonna leave it open to you pitching me Spider-Mans. Me girl Spider-Man.
I don't know what your mom said, but those jeans are way too small for you. Did you know that your eyes are the same color as dog shit? LOL. Jason told me that he likes girls that were taller.
What was that last noise?
That's right.
Brian. Afraid of spiders, Spider-Man.
Sorry, Green Goblin. That's good. Oh my Jesus Christ! When did you start keeping tarantulas? I know you're like a villain, but like, why do you? Please, just like you have the flyer anyway, Norman. Let's go. Come on.
Excellent, Brian. An industrial training video in which it's fundamentally unclear what the company does.
Welcome to the family of Advanced Technology Corp.
Here at the family of Advanced Technology Corp, we take care of you and your families, as well as other families, and families surrounding those families as well, with our high-end technology of today, the 2000 Viper.
And of course, the 2000 Viper is what you've joined our family to do.
Yes.
And you will do it.
To install the 2000 Viper inside of your home, you simply call this phone number at the bottom of the screen. And then a large van, or two, depending on the day, will show up to your house and install the 2000 Viper at the far end of your house. That night, go to sleep at 11 p.m. After that, wake up and the Viper will be installed and your family will be working.
And what does it do? Correct.
I'll cut you off there. What does it do? Waiting for them to fill in the blanks. A villain and their real estate agent tour Volcano Lairs.
Now, as you can see, this one has a lot of old lava rock and it is about to erupt. So why don't you let me know if I'm getting hot or cold?
What is the temperature of this lava?
It would be about 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm a Fahrenheit girl, so I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't get science, but it's hot. It is hot. I mean, the square footage. You could put a bed there. You could have an open kitchen situation here. I mean, the space speaks for itself.
Soundproofing, how is it? If you hear scream, neighbors
Oh,
are
not
bothered?
at all. No, the closest volcano to this volcano is like 35 miles that way.
Ah, okay.
There are occupants there, though. McGorg lives there. Is that going to be a problem? Because I'd really like you to get this down payment in.
Sure, why don't we take a closer look at lava, shall we? And maybe inspect it a little
Okay.
more. Cool.
And I'll cut you off there. 3 mafiosos, Mr. Nice, Mr. Mean, and Mr. In Between.
So we heard someone squeal. Look, I don't want to be the bad guy here, but I'll tell you something. I got a bat out back, and it just hit dozens of kneecaps. I'm handing it over to my friend over here.
Listen. You come into our place of business with questions and offerings of help and support. And I just gotta say that I'm more than happy to help and support you free of charge. You are my favorite.
Dozens is a lot. It's an exaggeration. 2 times, 3 times, you know. And they're like light, you know, just like, boop, you know, it's like going to the doctor getting your reflexes checked, you know.
Look, I get it. That I just don't like when you undermine the things that I've been putting out first. We've talked about this in our meetings. And
I'm so rude. Do you need a glass of water or something?
you don't know, because he hasn't had a glass of water in 6 days. He's not going to get one now. You don't
It's
have
a
to.
warm glass of water. It's not particularly refreshing, but, you know.
I don't know what's come over me, but let's give you money.
No, that is the absolute opposite of what we've.
Monopoly money.
I will cut you off there.
I don't know what accent that is.
Brennan's Wario, Wennan wee Wulligan.
It's me, Wennan wee Wulligan. Goodbye. Me? What's the opposite of hey gang? The important thing is this. I hate Dungeons and Dragons. My favorite tabletop role-playing game is investing in multinational corporations. A game I play from dawn till dusk. I hate children and staying hydrated. And I love to not tell stories about stuff that happened at LARP camp.
I'll cut you off there.
How was that for you, Brennan?
Yeah,
Channeling that.
I felt that it was very on the nose and sort of referential to myself, but that sort of tactlessness is exactly what Wennan wee Wulligan would do.
Totally.
So there you have it.
2 reindeer quietly trash-talking Santa.
That was a great ride, boss.
Yes, Anna, we love you. Prancer the fuck.
I mean, Dancer, like, what was that?
It was messy. It was sloppy. It's the worst Christmas in about 600 years.
Yes, it was great.
Slay, queen, slay!
Yes.
That landing on that rooftop in Santa Monica.
The way that, you know, we were having like asides and then like Blixen got in it and we were all having a kiki and then Santa's like, ho, do your job. I was like, excuse me? We are not your elves, honey. We're not your looking cute Santa Claus.
Oh, we love you. Changed into your little robe, your break time robe. Yes, you deserve.
You better work, Santa. You better work because you don't at all at the workshop. You know, and Miss Claus, she ain't loyal.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, with a booty like that?
Right? He don't pay enough attention to that booty.
He's gonna lose her.
He already lost.
I'll cut you off there. Holy shit. I want this animated show immediately. A palm reader trying to sugarcoat very bad news.
So young, so much life. What is it? What do you see? What matters is that you take the moments that you have and you make them special. Length of life, not important. It's what you do with the life you do have.
Okay. Well, what I'm really interested in is knowing about my love life. What does my love life tell you?
You know what?
'Cause I met
skip.
this
Yep.
person the other day, and I really think like there's something there.
Absolutely. Oh, okay. Darkness.
What? Did you say darkness?
Darkness can be beautiful. It doesn't matter how short-lived the love is. It's what you do with the love.
What do you mean short-lived? We only been on one date. Does that
mean? And if you two burn together in a fiery explosion.
What?
What matters? Don't panic, girl. You take the moments that you do have. Let's move on from love. Anything else? Money.
Yeah.
Money.
I
Yes.
just invested in a lot of crypto. Did you just throw up in your mouth?
And cut. Well done. The long-awaited meeting between Times New Roman and Comic Sans.
I see you haven't brought any serifs with you. Perhaps that's where the sans in your name comes from. Sans from the French without.
See, you have brought your entire centurion forces behind you.
New centurions for a new century, my friend. I'm gonna straight up kill you.
I understand that your forces are to be taken seriously, but I am a man of the people, and I wish that you would see that in your heart.
What mercy do you think you will find in my heart? The fields behind me are littered with the bodies of fonts braver and more cunning than you. Baskerville lies dead in the dust. Apple Chancery is nothing but a distant memory. I struck down Helvetica. Do you think your posted, handwritten invitation on an old school blog, come to my birthday party this weekend, I want to insinuate that it's going to be fun? By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna look like webdings, my friend.
Don't you mean wingdings?
What?
Yes.
Is it wingdings or is it webdings? Isn't
God, I hope
I
it's
think
wingdings.
I think it's both. I'm not sure if they're the same thing. But I consider part of my job here to just supply Brennan with ideas for future seasons of Dimension 20. A time traveler trying to figure out what year it is without drawing too much attention to themselves.
How's it going there, stranger? Funny getup you got there.
Oh, doing a vaudeville show?
Doing a vaudeville show? Jeepers creepers, Buster. You're more old-timey than my pop-pop.
Oh, yeah, I'm
What, are you gonna head to the Nickelodeon afterwards?
Nickelodeon.
Give me a break.
Yes, I don't have my, not phone, because that wouldn't be here.
Rip it out of the wall, did you?
Right.
Hey, mister, you're dressed in tin foil like a baked potato.
Yeah.
Tin
very
foil's only 3 years old at this point.
What are you up to today?
Well, I'm gonna head on down to City Hall and report my fair share of communists.
Oh, interesting. Awesome. Well, I want you to know, first off, before I walk out of here, not a communist.
Saying you're not a communist is one of the first thing those Reds do.
I will cut you off there. 1950 amount of points for you. Is that about right?
I was thinking, yeah, like 40s into 50s.
We can look up 3 years. Tinfoil has been out for 3 years.
Someone could say 1973, and another person could say 1875. And I would be like,
Totally,
great.
absolutely, sure.
Right.
Two sides of a pistachio shell fighting, being pulled apart to protect the pistachio.
What's
You're
happening?
gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Okay. Is this real? Is this really happening? All right.
Listen, our seam is almost all the way closed. There's so many pistachios in this bag that have a wider seam than we have. They're
So we're
gonna
fine.
we're gonna
We're
put
gonna be
us back in
fine,
the
right?
bag. That's exactly right.
You gotta stay positive, okay? I feel, oh God, I feel a fucking shadow. Okay, the bag's moving, the bag's moving.
Oh my God.
This is normal. You're gonna be okay. All right. Look, we're gonna feel a finger. It's gonna be rooting around for a pistachio. Okay. Doesn't mean just because you feel a finger doesn't mean that it's us. Okay. Stay calm. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Stay calm. Hold on to me.
I can't feel my fucking shell.
Okay.
No.
Okay, listen, you're gonna lose us, okay? What I need you to do is this. When it opens all the way, drop into the bag. Drop to the floor and go onto the table. Yes, you can. Drop over me.
What an incredible closer.
Eat your heart out, Band of Brothers.
Two nerdy teens trade senator cards.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got the holographic McClintock. I mean, they haven't put out the holographic like any of the independents.
Okay, but it's
right?
been professionally graded holographic McClintock?
I'm
or-
sorry, do you think that I would not get it professionally graded?
I'll give you McLeary, Stevens, and non-holographic McNairn.
Do you have the whole dang Irish set? I'll give you holographic McClintock, but there is absolutely no way that you're getting my McCain.
I mean, McCain's not worth that much, but I mean,
Oh.
I can give you some of the Scottish set if you give me that McCain.
Throw in a McCleary and then I'll be doing it.
McLeary.
Because I know you have that one, but you don't bring it to school.
I'll cut you off there.